So welcome back to my channel, my viewers and my subscribers. I am just here this morning and I am giving you guys a fertilizing updated video. So I'm going to take you guys along with me while I am actually fertilizing my cabbage plants that I transplant. Some of the cabbage plants, my viewers, transplant like over a week now, and some of them transplant 4 days ago. So I'm going to take you guys along. I am going to give them a little bit of fertilizer, and I have a lot more to do. I am going to fertilize my cucumbers as well, and I am going to harvest some okra. So you guys can actually stay tuned. Please remember, if this is your first time to my channel, please consider like, comment and subscribe, and stay tuned for a lot more videos. So happy Christmas to you all, and a happy new year when it comes. Keep watching. I'm going to show you guys. You guys can actually see how beautiful these cabbage plants are looking. These cabbage plants that you guys are seeing right here are the ones that I actually transplanted 4 days ago. The ones down there at the end right there, my viewers, are the ones that are actually close to maybe close to maybe 2 weeks now since I actually transplant them. So I'm going to take you guys along and I'm going to show you guys. Look how beautiful these ones are looking, and it is actually 4 days ago I actually transplanted them, my viewers. So I didn't get any chance to come yesterday because I was actually very busy yesterday. I never get any chance to come ahead and give them any water. So what I am going to do this morning, and I am going to water them, I am going to fertilize them, and then I am going to give them a little bit of water. But moisture, like the soil is actually still wet from the water that I actually gave them from Monday. I watered them actually Monday evening, but they are looking pretty well, pretty happy over here as well. So I am going to go ahead and I am going to fertilize them because the sun is actually coming up, my viewers, as you guys can see. So this is a 1 gallon container, and this is the fertilizer that I am going to use. Hopefully you guys are seeing. So this is the fertilizer. The number is actually rubbing off, my viewers, but right here you guys can actually see it is a 16,918 all-purpose fertilizer. My viewers, you guys could get it at any farm store that is actually close to you guys. So what I am going to do, I am going to put down the camera and then I am going to fill up that container. So stay tuned. So from the other day, my viewers, I should have take some of the fertilizer and fertilize the ones that I transplant for quite a while now, for over a week, my viewers, but I didn't get the chance to do it. So I am going to just go ahead and do all of them now. Hopefully you guys are seeing. I want to let you guys actually see some close-up view and the amount of the fertilizer that I am going to use. I am not going to use a lot of the fertilizer and the ones that I actually transplant 4 days ago, and are the ones up to a week, my viewers, because the reason why, they are very small, and if they get too much fertilizer, it will actually burn down the plants, and I don't want that to happen. So what I am going to do, I am going to give them a little bit of fertilizer now, and maybe in another week or two, I am going to give them one more set of fertilizer again. And then after that, my viewers, maybe a couple more days down the line, I will give them the fine set of fertilizer. I'm not going to give them anymore. So I will maybe fertilize them like 3 times before harvest. So stay tuned and keep watching. So hopefully you guys are seeing right here. So I'm just going to show you guys right here. So I am taking up a little bit in my hand and then I will place it. You're not supposed to put the fertilizer close to the root of the plant, my viewers. You should put it far away from the plant. So whenever time you water, the fertilizer will soak down, because if you put it close to the plant root, it will burn it down. So I actually have quite a few of plants to fertilize, but I was just doing these ones right here for demonstration purpose only. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe I'm going to take you guys along down at the older plants that I was actually telling you guys about. Then afterwards I am going to come back and I'm going to fertilize these ones going all along around there. But I just want to show you guys these ones that is actually growing down here. So right here you guys can actually see, hopefully you guys are actually seeing. So these ones are some older plants, and I need to come ahead, my viewers, and give these plants right here some insecticide, because it is looking like some insect is actually attacking these plants. Hopefully you guys are seeing, because some of the time I am not focusing on the camera because I don't want to over fertilize the plants. Once you throw the fertilizer away from the root, like 4 to 5 inches away, or maybe like that, the plant will take its time and absorb it up gradually as time goes by. So these cabbages that is actually right here, my viewers, are some of the cabbages that was actually growing in the tray in the greenhouse. So those are the ones that I actually transplant right here. So that's the reason why they take so long to actually start to flourish, as the ways are those ones up there are looking, because those ones up there that I transplant just the other day is actually looking far away bigger than these ones. And those ones just transplanted like 4 days ago. So I am actually thinking about not to started any more of my cabbage seedlings in any tray, my viewers, because I am actually getting rapid growth from the ones that I actually started at the nursery. I am not getting a bad result with those ones, so I am thinking about always started my cabbage seedlings in nursery, and maybe I can continue with the Scotch bonnet pepper in the trays in the greenhouse and the tomato. But the rain that I was actually getting, my viewers, the constant rain was actually damaging all of my seedlings that I have in the greenhouse. It stunted the growth of them. They wasn't growing the way how they should. But finally, I am going to get a piece of plastic to put on top of the greenhouse. So whenever time the rain is actually falling, it is not going to affect the plants. It is actually me. I am the one that is actually have to go ahead and water the seedlings and fertilize them with the 2020 leaf fertilizer, so they could grow the way how I expect them to do. If the sun wasn't out, my viewers, I could have put down the camera maybe. Some of the fertilizer started to lump because fresh air go inside of the bag. Whenever time the fertilizer, fresh air touch the fertilizer, my viewers, it started to melt, so it started to bind together. I need to take out back those from right there because I was actually finished and I found them on the ground, so I just stick them right there. So I'm going to finish right there, so you guys can actually stay tuned. So I finish these ones. As you guys can see, they are looking very beautiful, my viewers. So I finished fertilize these ones. So I am going to go ahead and I am going to fertilize these ones over here. So as you guys can see, it is actually always 3 rows of cabbage I plant. So you guys can see 1, 2, 3. So these are the older ones, and right here I have 1, 2, 3. So these are the ones that I transplant afterwards, and over here I have 1, 2, 3. So you have a small walking space in between, so I can actually walk and weed out the cabbage plants and take out some of the weed. I'm going to go ahead. Maybe I'm going to need to remove that plant from right there and put another one. Add some of the spaces, my viewers, because some of them cutter come along and cut them down. Some of them the soil actually roll on them and they stunted the growth, as you guys can see right here. While I was watering, the water actually take down some soil on that one right there. But that's the way they are looking, going straight along up there. So over here now is the cucumber, as you guys can see, that I actually card the cucumber. I stake it and card it right there. You guys can see, looking very wonderful, and the cucumbers are looking so beautiful, as you guys can see right here. They started to bounce back, my viewers, and started to doing well. Those over there are the pumpkin plants and some corn going along up there. But the cucumbers, my viewers, started to put on a lot of blossom. So I am just giving them some fertilizer. Whoa, sorry about that, my viewers. Look how beautiful is this plant. So it started to hold on the trellis. This one is actually holding it down. So hopefully it will start to wrap it. I am going to wrap this around it because I have one hand right now. You guys can see that a cucumber is coming on right there. That little stuff right there is a cucumber. So I need to wrap it so it can actually come up the trellis, and I am going to add some more stuff pretty soon. I'm just giving it some fertilizer right there. So I'm going to add some more card, my viewers. As you guys can see, I add 5 card already. I'm going to add some more. Go straight along up the bamboo stick pretty soon. So I actually carded these cucumber Monday evening, my viewers, and I am going to finish carding them pretty soon. I think that I am going to get a very successful bearing of cucumber from these plants, my viewers, although these cucumber plants was actually going through a rough time with the overwatering that they was actually getting from they just started from seed, but they are actually bouncing back and looking pretty well. Look how beautiful are the plants. You guys can see this one started to hold on and coming right up. No more for that one. Right here. So I am just showing the fertilizer in between the two plants so the two of them can actually get fertilized. This one right here needed some. Coming right up here. Right in between the two of them right there. Right there as well. I think that is it for now. So in this bag right here, my viewers, my puppy is actually right up there barking. So right here, you guys can see this is a bag, a crocus bag of goat manure that I was actually using to transplant the cabbage plants. So as you guys can see, look how beautiful. The last maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago, these pumpkin wasn't looking so flourishing and beautiful because they wasn't getting the amount of water that they needed, but they started to get it, so they are doing well. And you guys can see you guys cannot see a very big pumpkin is actually right there, down below the leaf right there. But you guys cannot really see it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys. Look how big is this pumpkin, my viewers. Huge one. And another small one is actually coming on right over there. Right there. Looking very beautiful, my viewers. And down here I have the older cabbage plants. As you guys can see, down here, some very beautiful head of cabbage is actually coming up right inside of there, and here as well, right there, and right there. I think that I will get some 3-pound head cabbage from these cabbage that is actually right here. The ones that is actually down there are going to be much smaller than these ones. So right here, my viewers, as I actually told you guys before, I never get the chance to actually come down here yesterday, but I get the chance to come today, and look how beautiful are these. It's actually looking like they're actually growing overnight, my viewers, getting very big overnight. Look how beautiful is those tomato, my viewers. Some very big salad is actually here inside of there as well, right here as well. So things are looking pretty well, my viewers. Some very big